What was football like in the 1950s? What was football like in the 1950s? This decade was a thrilling time for the sport, filled with memorable moments and iconic players. It was a period of change that shaped the game we enjoy today. Football in the 1950s was marked by a mix of tradition and innovation, creating a unique atmosphere for fans and players alike. One of the biggest changes was the rise of television. The Los Angeles Rams made history by being the first National Football League team to have all their games televised. This brought the excitement of football into homes across America. Families gathered around their televisions, cheering for their favorite teams and players. This new accessibility helped the sport grow rapidly in popularity. The rules of the game also evolved during this time. In 1950, teams were allowed unlimited free substitution. This meant that coaches could rotate players in and out more freely. The result was the emergence of two-platoon football, where teams specialized their players for offense and defense. Otto Graham, the legendary quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, became a household name during this era. His leadership and skill on the field captivated fans and helped elevate the Browns' status in the league. Speaking of the Cleveland Browns, they were a dominant force in the 1950s. After joining the National Football League in 1950, they made an immediate impact. Their first game against the Philadelphia Eagles was called the World Series of Pro Football and drew a huge crowd. The Browns won that game, solidifying their reputation and adding prestige to the league. The style of play in the 1950s was tough and physical. Players often played both offense and defense, and the equipment was not as advanced as it is today. Helmets were simpler, and protective gear was minimal. Despite the risks, players showed incredible grit and determination. They were seen as heroes in their communities, embodying the spirit of hard work and dedication. The decade also saw the creation of the American and National Conferences in the National Football League. This change replaced the old Eastern and Western divisions and added excitement to the competition. Teams like the New York Giants, Detroit Lions, and Los Angeles Rams became iconic, fueling rivalries that fans still cherish today. Attending a game in the 1950s was a special experience. Stadiums were filled with families and friends, creating an electric atmosphere. The sounds of cheering crowds, the smell of popcorn and hot dogs, and the sight of players giving their all on the field made for unforgettable memories. In practical terms, the 1950s laid the groundwork for modern football. The introduction of television coverage, rule changes, and the rise of star players like Otto Graham helped the sport become a national pastime. Looking back, the 1950s stand out as a golden age of football, filled with unforgettable moments and a sense of unity that brought communities together through their love of the game.